Oh, bye, Miriam. So, Tails, you like monsters, right?
Yeah.
What are some of your favorite monster design aspects?
I like ones that either are super goddamn adorable. I like ones that are very colorful or elegant looking. Let's see here. I don't know, for me, cuteness and elegance are usually some of the more significant things.
Interesting. It's pretty broad.
I like... See, because I can't say that I like fuzzy things, because I like things like salamander-type creatures and dragons, and they're... I mean, most aren't fuzzy.
I mean, yeah. Dragons are dragons.
The phoenix is one of my favorites, and it's not a furry creature, for sure.
It could be fluffy, though typically it isn't traditionally.
But there's no, like, absolutely mandatory thing for me. I just prefer cute and elegant over grotesque and monstrous. Although, monstrous things absolutely can, especially if they have something very surreal or otherworldly about them. Like, I really like things with, like, distortion that goes on around them. So, like, Displacer Beasts, for example. I like ones with, like...
I don't like too much for grotesquerie if there's, like, a trick like, oh, it looks hideous and monstrous, but it's actually very friendly. I find that contrast...
subversion.
Yeah, I find that's fun. Well, that being said, I guess I always like it when a monster is actually just a person who happens to not be human-like. But I find when they don't look when they look like a horrifying beast, I find that really better contrasts their quote-unquote humanity, you know?
But then again, in Undertale, several of them are very expressly non-monstrous. They just happen to be absolutely likable personality-wise.
Exactly.
Whereas, like, Monster Kid is pretty monster-y, but is very charming, at least to me, in his innocence.
I mean, there aren't many monsters in that I would call, like, even slightly grotesque or monstrous, except maybe Gift Trots looks pretty alarming.
The Amalgamates are a great example of what I mean by surreal.
Oh, yeah.
The way that they specifically work in fashions that don't meld with the idea of traditional design.
Yeah, I mean, most...
Endogeny is really, really good about it because you can't tell whether it's the bottom or the top that's technically the creature.
You tell that, but again, it's alien and what is this thing even? But as you fight, you recognize, I know this creature.
Mm-hmm.
I have encountered this creature before. It's a dog. It is just a big, friendly dog that doesn't know its own strength.
Yep. And then, even the not really monster, but is a monster, Everyman is interesting looking and has weird traits.
Yeah, the one that with the crazy butterflies.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's probably one of the more horrifying things in the game.
And then I like the memory head speaking through dial-up modem sounds.
And that they're talking to you through your phone and you're not quite sure what you're interacting with.
Yeah. I like the actual audio distortion that obviously goes with So Cold.
That one makes me sad, but I think it's supposed to.
I think it's sad in a charming way because she still does recognize her child and wants to see her child and gets to see her child.
But it's clear that she's lost a lot.
Physically.
And possibly mentally.
Maybe.
She almost comes across like a friendly zombie, kind of. In her mannerisms.
And then there's,
Whoa! Excuse you?
Lemon Bread, which is probably the most monstrous looking monster.
I mean, you don't even really see its full form. I like the Gunstar Heroes reference that comes out of that really has nothing to do with anything.
Which one?
There's a boss in Gunstar Heroes which only is fairly standard at the time, like soldiery, kind of cartoony soldiery or robotic enemies, but they have this one that's just a disembodied face called Melon Bread.
Oh.
And just in like every treasure game except Mischief Maker, just about, you have to fight Melon Bread shows up for no reason. He always kind of clashes with the design of the rest of the bosses, but he's Melon Bread. And I mean, the name. The completely nonsensical name, it can't be a coincidence, right?
Mm. Wait, does that mean that Lemon Bread will absolutely show up in
Deltarune?
Deltarune?
It means it probably will.
If it's an intended pure reference.
Right, I mean, but no, their combat styles differ quite a bit. I think Melon Bread just sort of dripped around and just shot energy balls at you. He didn't do anything too interesting.
But I really like the idea of the different voices all speaking at the same time in that one.
Man, why am I bad at
The
this?
most unsettling phrase of "Welcome to my special hell," which is kind of its own iconic phrase.
Which, it makes you feel really bad for the Amalgams, because it points out, no, this is not a tolerable existence.
Well, only that particular combination. The bodies within don't meld quite as well as some of the others do. Because if you look at, like, Indogeny seems to enjoy it.
It seems just, it is Greater Dog.
Yeah. Well,
He's-
supposedly it's argued to be Greatest Dog and Dogamy and Doggeressa's parents.
Greatest Dog being a fan name. But...
Yeah, no, like, implicitly. Like, that's the common fandom idea of
Well,
what
that
it
it's...
seems to be.
Well, yeah, well, we know that it's in... Say that they're related. Well, dude, Fish, why do you go up there? That's my place.
We do know that it has relatives of all
What?
of the...
Oh, I don't like it. These wheels move faster than you. What am I supposed to do when one comes from off screen?
Go up or down?
I need a higher resolution. I can't. It's too. I can't descend rapidly.
I think you can if you hold down.
It's as fast as I can go down.
I thought you could go down quicker in this game. Maybe
Oh, if
not.
you hold down and you go while going up, you can go up very slowly. I can ascend rapidly, but I was already near the ceiling.
Then I think maybe you're supposed to stay low and go up.
This game is a bit zoomed in. I guess again to show off the pre-rendered sprites, but
Well, it also is like 540 whatever. It's just whatever that actual size was at the time.
who invited all these fish to? Why can't they all be? Why are they all alive if I'm in a poison pond?
It's not poison to any of you guys. It's just poison.
To what?
Like the band. It's just
Oh.
a reference to the band Poison.
Is that why it's green?
Yeah.
Poison was they did a green, right? Why are there jellyfish in a pond?
Why wouldn't there be jellyfish in a pond?
Because it's poison.
Look, I know all the things you're saying are, like, valid and probably correct, but really, you're ruining my vibe.
Ah! Oh, sorry. It did me a frighten.
You got a spook.
I probably shouldn't have a microphone this close to me, honestly.
Well, I don't really have many other places to put it that wouldn't block the TV.
Oh god, the fish! Just these little fish that aren't even really acknowledging me.
I think that that's actually your slogan for life, though, isn't it?
Oh, slaying out the fish?
Oh god, the fish.
You got me! There's no arguing out of that my way. I can't argue my way out of that one. Oh no! I mean, my slogan for life is but, you know, my other slogan. Hey, little man, come here.
You know what's gonna really suck for this, though?
What?
I have to create all the 8-bit, 16-bit, and 32-bit versions of
See,
everything.
I thought you'd already done that. I'm like, wow, that's really impressive. And God damn it, who put this? Who put all these magical wheels in the pond?
No, I definitely haven't done that yet. Because that requires doing this over and over and over.
You could also not do it.
I didn't work today, and I don't work tomorrow.
So I must work on this video game. Oh, God!
Yeah, but for me it's a labor of love.
God, these wheels are fast! I don't remember Poison Pond being memorable. But it's bad.
You recognized its name immediately, so it had to have been memorable.
Yeah, because it's a water level, but it's green. That's what I remembered about it. Not that you just keep getting constantly blindsided by these magical spiky wheels.
Well, what did you expect?
A rather unremarkable water level.
Ouch.
The Kongs sometimes don't have teeth.
And then they just magically do as well.
Yeah. I mean, it... Okay, that was just bad play, but... Are you in the Hell World? Joel died in this realm.
If you stay on the ceiling, the only thing that can really kill you is
Is
the
the
final
boss.
boss.
And that's what killed him.
The final boss is tricky, I
And I
will
think they're
say.
really powerful for how early you can meet them, right?
Oh, definitely.
You're not supposed to fight them as soon as you can.
I've gotten down to, I think, 400 hit points when I was still trying to figure out the boss.
I like their design, kinda. Are they dead?
No,
No.
they're orange.
There's a difference.
There is.
Okay, that was... Cut. That was... So he's definitely more fearsome than... Oh my god, that's terrible!
Yeah, he has some pretty crappy, dodgy thing to dodge.
If only you had Medusa Soul.
I'm gonna finish up here.
Oh, you're still upside down.
Yeah.
That's a portrait of Iga.
It is Iga?
I believe so, yes. I know that's what Joel said. He thought he was like, oh, hi, Iga. And it would make sense, right?
Yeah.
He backs the game.
He made the game.
He helped make the game.
No, he alone made the whole game.
I can spit bubbles out.
On the bright side, this battle's pretty much the only thing in this area when it comes to it. It's much easier to farm than the train guy.
Which is mostly waiting.
Yes.
Ergen Hagbin! Come at me, but come at me gently. That could be another album. Come at me gently.
Yay, I got another 8-bit nightmare.
Oh, the item used to upgrade the doodles.
Yeah.
I hear the 32-bit versions are very powerful.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, have you not made any yet?
I made the
The,
Prismatic Heart. It's the only 8-bit nightmare I had at the time.
have you tried it out?
Oh, whoa! I paused while I was still transitioning.
Are you okay, Miriam? That's right, I still need to show you my image of headless Miriam.
Yeah. You need to post it on the ribbons. You need to post it on the ribbons.
The ribbons is bad!
See, it only has
yeah.
an attack of 52, so there must be some other
Oh,
catch
don't
to
you
it.
love dying right next to the checkpoint? Just so you don't come just scratching his head next to the checkpoint? No, just die a little further!
A little further?
Yeah, to the right. Well, I hope you guys like aquatic ambience.
I do! It's one of the better songs to have to hear repeatedly. And I can tell you that good music can make a difficult level much less frustrating because at least you're not hearing something that sounds tedious. The problem
Rainbow
with
Road.
Athletic, yes.
Rainbow Ride. Because Rainbow Road has good music. Rainbow Ride has music.
It has Athletic theme.
And it does a zwee. like was the game was called like just Hyper Bluegrass or something. Why am I doing that? It's impossible, so why am I trying to?